It's a good day when the Chiefs lose. Am I right, guys?
Go! The Chiefs have a losing record.
The Chiefs are 2-3.
The Chiefs are 4 with the same skill level at all. Go Panthers.
I know. How ironic is it that the Chiefs and the Panthers have the exact same record now?
If you would have told me that at the beginning of the season, before the season started, I would have been happy.
You would have been like, "What? The Chiefs are 4 or no, sorry, the Panthers are 4-1 or 5-0?"
I said 5-0 in our predictions, so
That's
I'm like,
true.
hey, yeah, that's really good.
But we got the other side here. I brought up that picture you shared where it's like the Ravens 1-4, the Chiefs 2-3, and you got the Saints, the Texans, and the Panthers all sitting there like,
Oh yeah, we're riding high.
Just like I want to get away from the smell of cigarettes. Like, come on, man. Like,
you're like, don't pull me in with this guy. No, my quarterback's hurt. What's his excuse?
Exactly. What's his excuse? You know, like, come on, man. This is awful. Awful.
And you know what the most ironic part of this picture is the fact that the Packers could be standing there on the sideline being all like, well, I have the same amount of losses as the Bills and the Eagles. However, I have the same amount of wins as the Panthers.
And the Chiefs.
And
the Chiefs.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, and the Chiefs and the Cardinals, you know, like...
Yeah, like...
Do I stand with the guy smoking, or am I
Which side do I belong to, right? Like, it's so ironic. So that's what you get for tying a game and going on a bye, I guess.
Yep.
Hopefully the Packers win, like, the next 11 games in a row, though. Fingers crossed.
Oh, you can only wish for that.
I can only wish. I do have a few shout-outs real quick before we get into things. The first shout-out is the absolute amazing game-winning touchdown that Trevor Lawrence made after stumbling, trying to get up, stumbled again, and then twice, and then dives head first into the end zone. I don't know if you guys have
the tumbleweed touchdown.
If you guys have this play on standby, the funniest part is if you watch 95 on the defense here, and he starts and he's pushing, and then he just kind of stops. And he stops for the rest of the play, and he looks like he wants to try, and then he just fully gave up. He's like, you know what? Patrick Mahomes will cover it. It's fine. 23 seconds, Patty Mahomes got this. I don't gotta work.
the one time that my pick against the Chiefs worked in my favor.
I know, actually.
The first 2 weeks.
To be fair, it's worked 3 times in the past 5 weeks, Noah. So you're onto something here.
Exactly. I'm onto something here.
He's onto something. All right, I got a couple more small ones, and then I'm welcome to open up the floor. The second one I have is the most abysmal thing I've ever seen. It's not really, but it's the Arizona Cardinals about to go up 28-6, but instead letting the ball go on the goal line for it to go out the back of the end zone for a touchback, followed by the most egregious, like, interception fumble turned into a touchdown I've ever seen that led to the Titans getting their first win of the year?
Yeah, that's crazy. First off, the drop fumble before the touchdown. If I had a nickel for every time that's happened so far this season, I've had 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
How does this keep happening? I think it was
twice.
The fun fact, Isaac Punts, I think, was the one who made a video about the frequency of this happening and how it happened like one time in like the first 40 years of the Super Bowl era, and then it's happened like 20 times in the past 15. It's
crazy.
Amazing how this has become more and more common of a thing. Like maybe it's just ego or who knows.
You know how you solve this issue? Offensive players with the ball, hold onto the ball as you cross the goal line, and then you give the ball to the referee standing in the back of the end zone.
That's what my dad always says. My dad's like, give the ball to the referee. Always, 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 always. And it's like,
just hold on to the ball. It's not that hard.
I'm thankful this happened to the Cardinals.
Take your firstborn child.
If this happened to any one of our teams, we'd put them on a steak and we'd be grilling them. So
did you see what the Cardinals head coach did to the Cardinals player?
No, what happened?
He got on after he dropped the ball. Steve, and I don't know, I think it's his first name, Steve, but Gannon is his last name. He got in his face and like really laid into him, and actually gave him like a shove on the sideline.
I mean, I'd be mad too. It literally lost them the game.
It did. It seriously did.
It's funny because we universally all thought that the last remaining team to go winless would be the Titans, and they won the game, and now the only remaining perfect team is the Jets. Sorry, Jets fans.
Let's go Jets.
They're going to win one of these weeks. Jets. Which is funny. I don't think they'd be on this trajectory at all if they had just beat Pittsburgh week 1. It was a close game.
True.
They were this close.
Yeah.
Or they beat Tampa Bay off the block field goal.
Again, they were a one-score game. It's crazy. Speaking of the Jets, though, my last shout-out of the day before we open it up is Jets quarterback, the Justin Fields, who threw the ball. It ricocheted off of one of the Cowboys players' face masks to then go up and smack the sky cam. Kenny Clark said he was like, I was chasing it. I was certain I had a pick six in my hands, and then it hit the camera and fell straight to the ground.
It was a kick in the London game of the Vikings game that also hit a camera wire, but no one saw it.
No one called it out. It wasn't until like well after it happened that they went back and were like, wait a second, did this miss because of this wire? Everyone just thought it went wide right because the Vikings are a terrible football team. I don't know.
Oh yeah, sure they are.
That's a little bit biased.
I'm sorry. Listen. The Vikings are a terrible football team. I don't know what you want from me. It's just factual. Hey Google, are the Vikings a terrible football team?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
See, Google agrees.
No.
Oh wait, I do have one more shout out actually. Speaking of defeated teams and undefeated teams and whatnot, we got a comment on our last video from Dan's1182, who was just mortified that anyone on this podcast could believe that the Eagles would go undefeated, or that the Bills would that the Eagles go undefeated longer than the Bills, because he says the Bills have trailed for 4 minutes since the Ravens game. How can anyone say with a straight face that the Bills might not be able to trade scores with anyone? James Cook is like 13 yards behind Jonathan Taylor for the #1 rusher in the league, and they have Josh Allen. They scored 133 points in 4 games, 3 less than the Lions, and it's a primetime game at home. They are not losing to the Pats on Sunday.
I'm taking Chad, 5. Do we know what was? Do we know what to say to that? That aged poorly.
That aged so poorly.
It aged like fine milk. That's how it did.
Exactly, like fine milk.
I will take 5% credit for picking that upset, even though I did pick the Bills. I'm taking 5% credit, saying I did say the Patriots.
You did.
Could win.
So that's true. You did say that. So by definition,
I did take the Bills.
If we're looking back at last week, which team stayed undefeated longer? Technically, the answer is the Bills, because of the fact that I made a little mention where I said the Eagles could lose to the Broncos. It could happen. And it did. It's just because the Eagles played earlier in the day that they were the first, they were the first one to lose, and then the Bills subsequently lost later in the day. So
and no team is going 17-0. We thought the Bills would do it.
I really thought the Bills were going 17-0. How do they lose at home to the Pats? Who knows, man? Who knows?
It's crazy.
It is.
And there's snowy uniforms too. Like that's just the worst way to lose when you have a specialty uniform.
Honestly, I think it was the uniforms. Well. Those were just like plain white uniforms. They didn't even look good. Toss those out. Never wear them again. Get back to your navy blues or whatever it is. All right, we're gonna do a fun little game before we move on. Unless there's any other shout-outs. Any shout-outs?
Oh wait,
you got a
shout out. I gotta change hats.
That's true. Because you know who won this week. Da 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 da.
I need this.
Da 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 da.
We're so back.
We're so back.
We are so back.
The 40-6 blowout was insane.
That's wild.
Who would have thought?
Right. I think a lot of people would have thought.
Yeah, actually, that's true. To be fair, I think everybody picked the Colts this week. Everybody. All right.
Can I just also shout out the fact that Joe Flacco
Oh yeah, there's breaking news.
Well, breaking news with that Joe Flacco got traded to the Bengals. Well, we'll talk about that, but
We will.
But,
We'll
but the
get
fact
into that.
but the fact that Joe Flacco stopped wasn't starting for the Browns last week. Lamar Jackson was injured. Joe Burrow's injured, and Aaron Rodgers is out in paradise on a bye week, just chilling. It's like
He's like, man,
it was the right thing for him to
injuries
go to the
couldn't be
Steelers.
me.
Nope.
Him and his smelling salts and his horse tranquilizers.
Out of all the quarterbacks in the AFC North, I would have bet money probably on Rodgers going down first,
Right.
not everyone else.
We
Nope.
thought he was going to pull another Achilles running out of the tunnel again. But everybody else first
With
is
the
wild.
flag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so what we're going to do next is these fellows here have not seen the current NFL rankings, who the NFL deems we'll do up to like the top 8. We could do top 10. I'll let you like guess which ones are where, and maybe we'll start at the top and we'll kind of work our way down. But I'm looking at these rankings and I'm kind of shocked. Just maybe it's because the NFL doesn't really understand football, or maybe I'm the one that's out of touch. Maybe I'm the one who
NFL
doesn't
themselves
understand.
does not know anything about football. That is ironic.
It wouldn't be the first time.
The actual league who puts on the sport has no idea.
They don't.
About the
I'm
sport.
telling you, they don't. All right,
Okay.
but let's start at the very, very top. With both the Bills and the Eagles losing last week, who do we think is number 1 now? At least,
Okay,
not
power
us,
ranking.
but who do you think the NFL is putting at number 1?
Power rankings love winners, and so they will always
That's true.
prioritize recent winners. So I think number 1, neither the Bills or Eagles. I think it's the Lions.
Nope.
What do you think, Noah?
I really think it's the Lions too, to be honest.
You're
with
both
you.
correct. Number 1 is
Yeah.
the Lions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
So even
Yeah.
though all of them are 4-1 now, they did put the Lions first.
Yeah.
So yeah, they do like that. They'll be like, we'll keep
crazy.
you number 1 as long as you're winning. Once you lose, we drop you. Even if they have the same record, it's kind of recency bias, you know? But here's the thing. Who do you think goes number 2 between the Bills or the Eagles? Or is it a secret third option?
A secret.
The
third
Tennessee
option.
Titans.
Hey, they won, didn't they?
No. Well, no, they won. But I would say the Tennessee Titans are number 8.
The Titans are not at number. The Titans aren't in the top 10, Noah. Don't even.
Damn it!
Not the Titans.
Bills.
Man,
You think Bills at number 2? Noah, what do you think is at number 2?
I say Eagles.
Well, it
I mean,
turns
it's
out
either flip-flop.
I really
Noah
think it's-
is correct. The Eagles are at number 2,
Really?
and that puts the
Interesting.
Bills
And then the
at
Bills
number
at
3.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Yep. So
okay.
it goes Lions, Eagles, Bills, which is really, really interesting. I don't know if it's like strength
Sure.
of opponent or what, because I don't know. What are the Patriots also 3-2 now? So what, the Eagles
Patriots
lost
are
to?
3-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like the
Yeah.
Eagles lost to a 3-2 team, the Bills lost to a 3-2 team. It's very interestingly even. But here's where it starts to get really, really interesting. Who do you think is at number 4?
It's gonna be something wild that we don't even think about. It's probably the Bucks.
Who do you think, Noah?
I mean, I feel like the Texans are top 8, but I don't think they're number 4.
The Texans are
Texans.
2 and 3, Noah. The Texans are not in the top 10.
They're 2 and.
They're 2
Wait,
and
hold on.
3.
I'm referencing our Pigskin Pick'ems game to like remember who won and lost.
I'll put it this way: no one in the top 10 has less than 2 or has more than 2 losses. They all have a winning record.
Okay. Never mind. Then.
Texans.
Yeah. Ignoring my silly comment. I say Buccaneers number 4.
You're both right. Buccaneers number 4.
It
Baker
is something
Mayfield
weird, isn't
MVP
it? Yeah.
favorite.
You know
So-
the Bucks have more wins than they do have a point differential.
Do
The Bucks
they?
have 4 wins, and the point differential is +3.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Hey,
It
listen.
reminds me of the Vikings team a couple years ago.
Winning close games is still winning. You know, that's how it is.
Absolutely.
All right, this one, the next 2 actually, I kind of made me go.
Okay,
Like,
I'm
Who do
going
you
with
think is
I'm
at
going,
number 5?
I'm going weird then. Seattle.
Noah, who do you think at number 5?
I say Commanders.
It was actually Seattle. Tom got it right. Seattle Seahawks, the 3-2
Gotta go
team at number 5.
That's disrespectful to the Colts.
I know it is. Honestly, I think the Colts should be higher. I'm surprised the Colts aren't number 5. We're gonna put them in our top 5, aren't we, though, guys?
Probably number 1, but we'll get there.
Yeah, probably number 1.
We'll get there. Who do you guys think the NFL has at number 6 then?
I'm gonna go weird again. Gotta go weird. Raiders.
You wish it was the Raiders. Jacksonville is such a good guess, and I feel like the Jacksonville Jaguars should be number 6. Number 6 is the Green Bay Packers.
Sure.
The 2-1-1, who has the same amount of wins as the Panthers, but the same amount of losses as the Bills. Sure, why not?
Sure.
I don't know, man. Listen, I'm a Packers fan, but I'm confused. I don't know, dude. I didn't put them there.
What?
Sure.
Play. Like, why are they even on the list?
I don't know.
This should be like number 9 because they didn't play.
Okay, so that was 6. 7 and 8 got to be a combination of Jacksonville and the Colts, right? If it's not, I riot.
7 is neither of them. Who do you think 7 is?
All right.
That's why I made this game. It's so ridiculous. Why isn't Jacksonville up here?
Put the Colts name with respect. I'm wearing the hat.
All right, number 7. Take a quick guess. It's not the Colts or the Jags.
Who else won?
Steelers.
Texans.
This team did not win.
The team didn't win. All right, who lost?
Didn't win.
No, not the Giants. I was gonna say Giants. That's a dumb answer.
This team is 3-2, and they're above 2 4-1 teams.
The Broncos?
No.
Wait, what'd you say their record was?
3-2.
Chargers. It's the Chargers.
3-2. Chargers or Rams?
It's the Rams. It was the Rams at number 7 for some reason, even though they lost.
What is the NFL thinking?
Disagree.
I know. I disagree too. If it makes you feel any better, I'll give you number 8. It is the Colts. A little low for my taste. But that's still a little low. Number 9, I'll give you this as well. Washington Commanders, another 3-2 team.
Where's my Jacksonville?
Jacksonville's not in the top 10.
Why?
I don't know. Because the NFL is stupid.
The NFL hates the AFC South.
Can you? Just guess who's at number 10 though.
The Steelers.
Nope.
The Cowboys.
Nope.
No.
Chargers.
Nope.
If they put the Ravens at number 10, I'm gonna have some questions.
Nope.
Okay, good.
Broncos.
It's the Broncos at number 10, which is funny because they beat the number 2 team, and they got moved to 10. I don't know, man.
I disagree with all those rankings.
This is a very interesting rankings. For the record, Jacksonville is 11, which is, and then the Chiefs are 12.
Should be top 10. Come on.
I don't know.
Patrick Mahomes is carrying them to that ranking.
The Kansas City Chiefs at a 2-3 record are 12. The San Francisco 49ers with a 4-1 record are below them.
Okay, I guess
and the Chargers, who also beat the Chiefs, are at 14.
Oh my god!
Why is the NFL so bad at football?
What is happening?
The NFL, the National Football League, does not know anything about the football game.
Pittsburgh, who's 3-1, is 15 on the list.
Even I find that stupid. This should be at least 12, you know?
Yeah, you would think, right?
Even
the Ravens are 22.
Well, good. They should be.
Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, let's make a sensible power rankings.
All right,
Come
sensible power rankings time. Here we go.
About our power rankings here. Obviously, I really think the Bills are still number 1.
No,
I think
Lions.
Lions? You think so?
They've won 4 straight. Yeah, Lions.
All right. Yeah. Good point.
Let me get a template up here so I can show it so everyone at home can see. Where's my NFL teams? NFL teams? I had this last year.
Teams?
NFL teams.
Had it last week.
Last week, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, get the tier maker.
Those are quarterbacks.
Close enough.
Just put the quarterbacks up there. Here we go.
Mariota
I got the
at the S
teams.
tier.
Here we go. So
Teams,
one,
you got
the professionals.
two,
Go.
three.
We are professional
This
podcasters.
is the one thing
Let's
I didn't
go.
have up and ready.
We are professionals.
Yep. And then we're gonna.
This is the preseason of our seasonal podcast.
Listen, man, it's our first year doing it. Okay, we're trying our best. We don't even have a
Absolutely.
fan base yet. We got
We're having
5
fun. We're
people
having
from my
fun.
Discord who watch, and we appreciate you. Leave a like.
Yes.
All right. So number one, I'll put Lions. I'll put Lions at number 1.
I think then it goes Bills Eagles. I think it is Bills.
I think
Eagles, 2-3.
I think the Bills are better than the Eagles personally. I do. I
Yep,
truthfully
I
do.
agree.
Are we all in agreement? We're all there.
I
Yeah.
But
All
then
those in
I
favor
think-
say aye.
I-
Number 4, Colts.
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 Yes.
Colts.
Oh my
Colts.
goodness, the disrespect on the Colts. Can't believe it.
Colts. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And then we still got a couple more 4-1 teams that we can slide in at number 5. There's San Francisco. There's Jacksonville. There's the Bucks. I forgot. I think the Bucks should be up there. I think the Bucks would be.
I
great
think
at
Bucks
number
go 5, Jacksonville 6. Like actual
Yep.
6 this time instead of
Yeah,
on
actual 6. Where they're
Yeah,
a
actual
4-1
6.
team and they're beating other teams. Bonus number 6.
me personally, just because the Jacksonville beat the Chiefs, I would put them at 5 because I have a slight hatred.
Actually, you're right.
However,
You're right. No, put Jacksonville
no.
at 5, Bucks at 6 because again,
because the Bucks
have more
differential.
wins.
The Bucks are like winning close ones, but Jacksonville's
4
been
wins
winning.
plus 3.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Like you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
They're both 4-1. They're both 4-1. Can we put one more bonus up there?
I mean, I guess we could put the 49ers as a bonus only because they are injured
They
to
are
hell and
4-1.
back and they still winning somehow.
Yeah,
So-
no, they beat the Rams, who were a top 10 team. I think they've literally swept their division now, right? They've beat everyone.
They
in
are
the
3-0.
division.
They are 3-0 in the division, which is crazy. And we did say that about the Chargers a couple weeks ago when they started 3-0 against all division opponents, and
And
then
now they're 3-2.
And now they've lost 2 straight. So
here's your more sensible power rankings.
clearly
These are
clearly more
actually
sensible.
correct.
Very more
Most of the
sensible.
time we joke around on here, but these are actually correct. So
whatever the NFL put out, not true.
There will
NFL
be no Colts disrespect in this podcast.
We haven't had the Colts below top 5 since like week 2. Maybe even week 1.
That's crazy.
The Colts are a good football team, I swear.
Soon as Daniel Jones left New Jersey, it was all uphill.
It's crazy. It's like New Jersey's a poison to NFL players. What the heck?
Wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
I mean, he's lucky that he survived MetLife.
Right?
True. True.
All right, you guys want to go over some games real quick? See how your teams did? Who wants to go first?
But both our games went at the same time.
They
because-
sure
No,
did.
no, it just
Long
no, no.
Rip off the Band-Aid.
Talk about
I
it.
might
Rip
as
off the
well.
Band-Aid.
I
Let's
might
rip
as
off the
well.
Band-Aid.
I might
Band-Aid's
as
being
well
ripped
go
off.
first. Oh God, what the Ravens were doing last week? Like, what the hell happened, guys? I mean, obviously, the main thing, their defense is still injured. Cooper Rush, I didn't think he was trying his best, but he wasn't really doing anything.
He looked
well.
like
There
a
was-
backup.
I was
That's
going
for
to say
sure.
No,
3
yeah, he looked like
interceptions.
a
I hope
backup.
that's not his best.
Yeah, no. It's not. They were horrible. Derrick Henry barely got any yardage in from what I saw. Like a lot of his carries were
2
for
a
1
carry.
yard.
Yeah.
It's like 2 yards a carry or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm
2
not gonna-
yards a carry. It was not. Derrick Henry did not look that great. Obviously the defense is injured. The
2.2,
Texans
yeah.
really put a really good game out there. They really did a fantastic job. I think I even said last week I wouldn't be surprised given the Ravens' current injury status and Lamar Jackson being out and the defense having issues and the O-line just being bad that the Texans could potentially win this one. I was right about that, even though I did the Homer Simpson pick and picked the Ravens, which I'll not do this week. But we'll get
no
to
Homer
that.
Simpson pick.
So yeah, I just right now do not have faith in the Ravens, and I said last week that if they win their next 3 games, I don't think they're going to return from that. It's going to be
If
difficult
they
for them
lose
to
their
return
next
from
3.
that. If they lose their next 3, now they've lost their first of those 3 that I mentioned. If they lose their next 2, it's probably going to be extremely difficult. But at that point, assuming that they for some reason don't win, which assuming they don't win.
Who are they playing
At that
next?
point, they'll be at a 1.
Rams.
They got Rams, Bears,
Rams
Dolphins,
next.
Vikings, Browns.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
Dolphins
Rams,
is a winnable game.
I was
Dolphins
gonna say
is a winnable
Rams
game.
is
Dolphins will be the
gonna
winnable
be
game.
tough, but like from there on, I think they win like 6 in a row.
Yeah. So like we're on week 6 where we play against the Rams, and then we're on bye the next week. So hopefully
and
by
then
that
Lamar
point,
comes back
yeah.
and then wins 6 in a
Lamar
row.
will come back. The team will bounce back, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I don't have any faith in them beating the Rams this week. I think the Rams are going to play a better game. Are they at home? I don't think they're at home. This will be
It's in Baltimore.
It's in Baltimore. Okay, that's 3 weeks in a row that they're at home. 3 weeks in a row.
Must be
Man.
nice.
Wasting
Must
all your
be nice,
home
yeah.
games on an injured Lamar Jackson is
I
tough.
know it's tough. Anyway, but yeah, it's just it was actually really funny. I work at a university, and I was doing a classroom check, and some students were in there. They were doing homework and all that, and the conversation. I overheard the conversation. They were talking about the Ravens. And like they just randomly asked me, they're like, "Are you a Ravens fan?" I said, "Unfortunately," and 2 of them agreed with me.
You
Right?
tell them that you're on a
And
podcast for Ravens
You
fans?
didn't, no, I did not mention the podcast. No one
Come on, we
knows
need more
about me
viewers.
doing this. I maybe we'll see. Anyway, but
Just get a T-shirt saying "At ThreeSadFans podcast, we need more viewers on the back." We're not
That's our
desperate at
merch.
all.
that's our merch store. Anyway, so but one of them agreed with me that John Harbaugh needs to go, and I'm glad someone agrees with me. It's really funny because I really think a lot of these Ravens fans like really want to see Harbaugh like gone. Honestly, the more important one is the defensive coordinator needs to go first, but he's only been on the Ravens for 2 years, so like that's gonna take him a while to like get fired, But yeah, I could see if the Ravens had a better coaching staff, the Ravens would be a much better team. But then again, who knows? Who knows? But hopefully, we'll suffer with the loss probably against the Rams. They could surprise us and be like, hey,
Has there ever been a
we're
1
gonna be
in 5
better.
team that made the playoffs?
great
Google.
question. I don't think so, but I could be wrong about that.
To be fair, the
Like,
entire league is in shambles right now, and if there was
It
any
is.
year a 1 and 5 team could make a run and get to the playoffs, it would be this year. Like if there was any year.
Yeah, you got a good point. I mean, even with some of these other teams, like the Chiefs being worse than they have been in years past, and
Chiefs being 2 and 3, and
There
Yeah,
are 4
the-
teams. 4 teams in all of NFL history who have started 1 and 5 and made the playoffs.
they are.
The 1970 Cincinnati Bengals, the 2015 Kansas City Chiefs, the 2018 Indy Colts, and the 2020 Washington Football Team.
Let's go.
Wow.
So three
Yeah,
in the
3
last
is
decade.
possible.
Yeah.
3 in the last
it's
decade.
possible. It's possible for the Ravens to get into the playoffs. Whether or
Actually
not
made
they'll
my
make it to the
stomach
Super
curdle
Bowl.
when you said the Chiefs, and I went, "Oh, so you're saying there's a chance?"
I hope not.
I hope.
But
not. Yeah.
apparently, no team who has started 1 and 6 has ever made the playoffs. So if you start
There's
1
your
and 6,
cutoff
Noah, it's
point,
over.
Noah.
Yeah,
It's over.
exactly. Yes,
It's over.
if we go 1 and 6, we're done.
it's over.
We're not even gonna make the playoffs unless if some by miracle, the Steelers lose the next 13
lose
games.
the Rams to get to 1 and 5,
Mm-hmm.
and then if you lose to the Bears to get to 1 and 6, your season's over.
Don't lose
Yep.
to the Bears, please.
The Bears.
If we lose to the Bears, I will become a Bears fan. Mark my
No,
words.
no.
That's a fight worse than death.
I wouldn't be able to be your friend anymore.
All right, fine. I will become a Lions fan.
Slightly better, I suppose. Listen, when I was in the dating pool, my dad gave me one rule. He said she doesn't have to be a Packers fan as long as she isn't a Bears fan. And luckily she was a
Ravens were
Packers
awful.
fan, so I made a good choice.
There you go. Yeah, Ravens looked awful. I'm not looking forward to this game against the Rams, but we'll see. They could surprise us and be like, "Oh, Cooper Rush is actually good," but we'll see.
You never
Crazier
know.
things have happened.
I know.
My turn.
And,
Your
And for some
turn.
reason, the Panthers win.
No,
Like,
Aaron,
cool.
I'm sending you a picture. Please put that on screen.
We're gonna put this on screen. Who needs stats when you have this? Am I right?
Yep.
We are going off vibes alone. We are so back.
We're so back.
We're so back.
back.
And then it's gonna immediately fall into it's over again next week.
Who do they play next week?
The Cowboys.
But then the mixed
Yeah.
state is when they play the Packers, right? That's when that is?
Something like that.
The mixed
Something
state
like-
where they probably tie with the Packers, and the Packers become the first team in recent history to have 2 ties.
No, the mixed state. 2 weeks from now, we go to the Jets. So that's our mixed state.
And then it's over by the time you get to the Packers reel, unfortunately.
It's real because after the Jets, it goes to Bills Packers. So
Yikes. Oh no.
we won't
But
worry
it's
about
on,
that.
you're on track. You're so on
Yeah.
track.
Yeah,
Because
but
it
we're
was
not
like
going to worry
you
about
lose,
that.
you win, you lose, you win, you lose, and then it's
Yeah.
mixed, and then you lose. It's weird
But
how
we won't worry.
accurate.
True.
Yep.
True. But we aren't going to worry about that until that happens. We're talking about the Dolphins here. And Dolphins, what happened? what happened? It's the same question I'm going to have every time the Panthers teams beat a team this year. What happened?
I'm surprised Mike
What are you
McDaniel
doing?
got fired yet. Like, what happened?
How is he?
you know?
How does he still have a job?
Yeah.
It was
That's crazy.
17-0,
He'd be a better
right?
head coach than the Ravens.
Yeah,
for
the
crying out
Dolphins
loud.
started the game going up 17-0. Bryce Young turned the ball over on each of the first 2 possessions, and they were not pretty turnovers either.
No,
the
it was
first
a
one,
interception and a fumble.
yeah, the first drive. I mean, they run the read option, right? And he reads the defensive end wrong. And so he keeps the ball, and it's like, oh, I have the ball now. And the defensive player's like, hi, I'm 5 feet from you now. And so with the guy standing right in front of him, he's like, I think he like panics. He's like, I'm gonna pump it. Oh no, I've dropped the ball.
He pump faked to nothing as well. There was nothing
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, so he just dropped the ball, and the Dolphins cover, go down and score a touchdown. That got him to 10-0. Next drive, he gets the ball, he goes back to pass. He steps up into the pocket, and as he throws it, his feet aren't set. So he airmails the ball over his receiver's head, and it's intercepted. And then the Dolphins go down and score another touchdown. And so it's 17-0 at that point. But that's when the comeback started. Somehow the Panthers rattle off 10 points before the end of the half, so they go into the half 17-10. I'm like, okay, well, at least they're fighting. You know, it's
Yeah,
not,
at least it's close.
yeah. And then they get the ball at the beginning of the second half, and the first offensive play the Panthers run in the second half, Rico Dowdle rips it for 53 yards, and I'm like, oh. God.
You had the same reaction as the announcers during that game.
Dude, Eric Collins was amazing. We'll get there.
We will.
Yeah.
Get there. But Rico Dowdle, oh my goodness, he had 206 rushing yards by himself.
He averaged
That's
9 a carry.
9 a carry on 23 carries.
Better than Derrick Henry did.
That's crazy. And
I'm being serious.
I don't
the
think
crazy
Derrick
part-
Henry got 9 yards.
No.
Oh, he did it. It feels like he did it. But Rico's 206 yards isn't even a franchise best. It's tied for second, which
Is
is
it?
wild to think about. Yeah, I honestly do believe he would have broken the franchise record, which is 210 yards, if he could have stayed out, because he had to come out of the game twice because he was cramping. So,
Ooh. I mean, after you run
Which is
206
unfortunate.
yards, you know?
yeah, when you have
yeah.
when you rip a run for 53 and then later in the half rip another run for 43, you know, bravo. I mean, it was amazing too. 206 yards. The Panthers outgained the Dolphins, outrushed them, a total of 239 yards for the Panthers to the Dolphins net 19.
Jeez.
Good Lord.
19 yards.
Oh.
That's why the Dolphins lost. They couldn't run the ball. Which is unbelievable.
Who would have thought the Panthers? Okay, so a question to you as a Panthers fan. Do you think
Yes.
Chuba Hubbard lost his job?
No, I
No.
don't.
You just think the Dolphins defense is that bad?
The Dolphins' rush defense is atrocious, and
Good to
Nico
know.
Dowdle took advantage of it. And it's that bad. The Panthers have 3 starting offensive linemen out, 2 on IR. How do you give up 200 yards to one dude? Whatever. And so it was a good, gritty comeback for the Panthers, who tied the largest comeback in franchise history, down 17. You know, even after taking the lead off the Rico Dowdle 1-yard touchdown to go up 20-17. You know, Dolphins get a good kickoff return, and then Tua finds Waddle for 43 yards out, and so they retake the lead. But Bryce Young does not panic, and he leads the Panthers back down the field to the go-ahead touchdown to Mitchell Evans, of all people.
Who?
The backup tight end.
Is he on my fantasy? I don't remember.
He's on nobody's fantasy.
He should be. He's got 2 touchdowns in the past 2 weeks. So,
no, you know who should be on your fantasy is Rico Dowdle.
True.
It's funny. He popped up on like the recent exchanges like before last week started because I was all like, I might need a running back because who was it? Bucky Irving was out for my fantasy, and so I was all like, do I pick up a new one? And I looked at the guys I had, and I had Ashton Genty, and I had Merritt Kroenke, whatever his name is, on the Merritt Crocky on the Washington Commanders, and I was like, I'm fine with who I have. But I saw Dowdle there, and it was kind of tempting. I was like, maybe, because it's like,
you would have won easily.
I still did win easily, all right? The Washington Commanders running back went off and scored me almost 30 points, so.
Yeah, but did he run for 200 yards? I don't think so.
I'll give you this. Dowdle definitely got more points than Ashton Genty did, though. I'll give him that.
Okay, yeah, sure.
But yeah, no, it's funny because I'm sure he's being swooped up by a lot of people on fantasy now after that performance.
So just Panthers hung in tight, got the win, and I'm just like, we take those and we'll celebrate that win till the end of the season. Not as much as the Falcons win, but we'll celebrate it. But let's get to the big point that we can all agree with. The play-by-play for the game was amazing.
That was the best play-by-play I think I've ever heard for an NFL game, because what we do on Sundays is we usually have like a bunch of games going at once. We all sit in a Discord and everybody shares whatever their local game is. And I had the Panthers-Dolphins game up, and I'm like, I would tab into it and listen to it and tab into a different one if it went to commercial. And it got to the point where I was all like, wait, this announcer's really good. He's kind of funny. He was like saying stuff like, hey, he's going out there, just keep swimming, finding Nemo, and like the play calls. It got to the point where everybody in the call muted all of their games, and we just watched the entire fourth quarter of the Panthers game to listen to this man commentate, which was well worth it because
I was there.
It was a close game too, so it was well worth watching as well.
So the reason why he got the call up to call that game is that Chris Myers, who's the normal guy that is partnered with Marcus Flair, he goes and broadcasts the MLB playoffs. Right, so he can't be in both places at once, and so he goes off. Fox brings up a guy that happened to be Eric Collins, which is the name of the play-by-play guy. He is Eric Collins is the play-by-play for the Charlotte Hornets.
And if you've ever heard any of the Charlotte Hornets announcing, it's phenomenal. He brings the same energy. The Hornets are not a great team, and they'll be down by 30, and he'll still bring that kind of energy to every game.
He brings energy to every play. It makes you. It made this matchup of 2 1-3 teams feel like a playoff.
They played it like it was a playoff game. The back and forth was phenomenal.
Yeah,
it was so good.
I've got a couple of quotes from Eric Collins.
Please
it was just
please.
Great. So on this play, it's 4th down. It's like second quarter, 4th down for the Panthers, like 4th and 5. Young gets the ball, and he's looking, no one's open. He's got to scramble out right. And so Eric Collins, Young, he can run! And then as the Dolphins converge and there's no running lanes left, he goes, not anymore!
It's like he's watching the game with us, I think that's what's great.
He probably has the TV with the Fox broadcast just right there, and he's just commentating off that,
Another thing I love about Eric Collins, he makes extra points hype too, because most play-by-play guys be like, all right, here comes the kick.
And the kick is good.
And the kick is good.
It's good. Eric Collins goes, Ryan Fitzgerald, it's good!
It's good, goal.
Like, he brings that energy. He enunciates every name that makes it feel like that's important. It's like, oh my God, yes, it's good.
Tua going deep. Waddle touchdown.
That one was
literally
great.
was set. Yeah, it's really funny because most of the time when announcers get that hype, it's because a block happens and not because they scored a point. You know.
Yeah. Panthers tight end Tommy Tremble gets called for a false start on a play, and Collins remarks, "Tommy be trembling."
Oh, he sure do be. That one's fire though. Can we get that one on a T-shirt?
Yeah. And then as Carolina was taking the last knee downs, there's like 47 seconds left, and so they take a knee to get the clock moving, and then like 20 seconds later they take another knee just because they have to. Mm-hmm. He goes, I don't think Carolina needs to down it this quickly. Okay, if that's the way they're gonna roll it, I'm like, yeah, that's how we're gonna roll it. So,
where's this guy for the Ravens games, dude? I would have loved that.
He's stuck in what, North Carolina?
Yeah, come, tune into the Charlotte Hornets game if you want to hear him more. Or beg Fox to buy out his contract so he can call NFL games all the time.
That would be so good.
Really?
Please.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I will say this: Mark Schlereth, the color guy, he also had some zingers in the commentary booth. Especially when it came to the Panthers and the really rookie mistakes like Pee Wee football players make. He said it takes no skill to line up appropriately, not to false start. And then he also says, again, it takes no skill to block the guy you're assigned to block. And then he was talking about what the Panthers on the third drive. He was talking about how good the first two drives were. He said to call the first two drives pathetic is an insult to pathetic things. And I'm like, yeah.
That one I loved. That one stuck with me when I heard it. I was like, ooh. We got fire in the commentator booth really today.
Good. Oh, it was really good. Someone's putting a bonfire up there.
These commentators, Eric Collins, Mark Schlereth, I was engaged the whole game
right?
for them. Bravo to both of you. Made me actually watch a Panthers game, which is hard to do sometimes.
They made you not leave after they were down 17 points.
True. Yep. I really wanted to, because I was like, oh no, here we go again. Rice turning the ball over on every possession. But they somehow won.
Yep. We take those.
We take those. We're not going 1-16. Not the first team to do that. So,
yay!
Proud of you.
Yeah, right. Go team.
And then the Packers game. Oh
yeah, Aaron. How'd the Packers do?
They hopefully are getting healthy. I've seen some footage of Christian Watson looking really good after less than a year that he tore his ACL. So the fact that they anticipate him coming back in just a week or two is great. I don't know if he's going to be back for the Bengals or if he's going to come back for the game after that. But it's supposedly supposed to be really soon. So really looking forward to having Christian Watson back. With the extra
they're going to play the Bengals? They're playing Joe Flacco again?
Let's go, Joe Flacco.
I know, isn't that so ironic? So if you guys didn't hear earlier in the exact same podcast, Joe Flacco did just get traded to the Bengals, and I'm guessing he's going to take the starting job over Jake Browning while Joe Burrow is hurt. There's too many Joes.
Jake Browning, 3 games, 8 interceptions? That's not a winning recipe. Who do you think you are, Geno Smith?
But I just think it's so funny, and nobody's mentioned this yet, about the fact that the Packers faced Joe Flacco when he was on the Browns, and then 2 weeks later faced Joe Flacco again now that he's on the Bengals, right? If
you know Joe Flacco. Yeah, Joe Flacco's going to go back to Baltimore again as well.
Oh, that would be hilarious. To do the full round and have him end up in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
He's collected all the Infinity Stones for all the AFC North teams. He's just missing the Steelers, you know? It's taken him a long time to go from the Ravens to the Browns, really quickly go to the Bengals. Now he's got to go to the Steelers after Aaron Rodgers retires or does whatever he does, so...
So here's hoping that
November
Micah
27th. November 27th is when
Yeah.
the Bengals visit the Ravens. So mark your calendars for Joe Flacco 2.0.
the Joe
Noah.
Flacco return.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's not him on the Browns anymore. It's just him on the Bengals. And I don't think we played the Bengals yet this season. We don't.
No,
play
November
them.
27th.
Yeah, and that's gonna be funny. We played him 3 times, once on the Browns and then twice again
Twice
on the Bengals.
would be so funny.
You'll see him 3 times. Wait, imagine somehow both teams make it back to the playoffs. You could see him a fourth time.
Oh Lord, that would be shocking.
You know the best part about the game on the 27th? It's Sunday Night Football too, so it's prime time.
Prime time, baby.
And
Joe
guess where
Flacco's
I
back.
will be not watching the game because I will be in bed.
Yeah.
So I was going to say
goodness.
the irony here, though, is that Micah Parsons, I don't think, got a chance to sack Joe Flacco when they played the Browns. So at least now he gets the opportunity to try again with the Bengals. But you want to know what the real irony is? That as of right now, this point in the season, I think it's Micah Parsons has 4 total solo tackles. Jamar Chase, the offensive wide receiver for the Bengals, has 5.
Mr. Browning, what are we doing?
When Jamar Chase has more solo tackles than your all-star $90 million a year pass rusher, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is a stat we all know, but at one point during the recent Bengals game, Jamar Chase was leading in tackles for the Bengals. He had 3, and that was team leading tackles because of all the interceptions Jake Browning threw.
That is insane.
No,
I understand why they're trying to bench Jake Browning now. Poor guy. He didn't do too bad the last time Joe Burrow got hurt, but this is a different league now. It changes every year.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you're the starter, and you're starting multiple weeks in a row, it's a different feeling. Very different feeling.
All right, I wanted to go over one quick thing here, and then we're going to do our picks. Does that sound good, guys?
Yeah.
All right, the one quick thing I did, I don't know who posted it. It was Noah that posted this. This was the playoff picture if the playoffs started today, right?
Colts #1, yes!
The Colts would have
Yes!
the number 1 seed in the AFC, which is wild because
And the Chiefs aren't on the picture.
the
Let's
Chiefs
go!
aren't there at all. But isn't this ironic that like a lot of these people aren't even in like the top 10 of the NFL's power rankings? Like the
Broncos, the
Colts are number
Jags,
8, the
the
Jags
Colts.
are 11.
The Niners.
The Chargers
Vikings.
wouldn't even be on there. They weren't even in the top 10. The Vikings
Chargers,
somehow
yeah.
make the 7th seed. The Packers would be the 5 seed somehow just because they barely have any losses. This would be a really funny setup right here. Like if this is what it
would
ended
be.
up being after week 18.
We
Bro.
just have to hope that the Eagles don't win.
Yeah,
That's
no,
it.
honestly. I mean, we would totally understand the Eagles being 1 seed, but the Lions dropping to 4 would be kind of a head scratcher, and everything else would be like, Everything on the AFC side is a big, like, what?
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
No,
Yeah, I don't think-
no Ravens, no Chiefs.
Nope.
No Texans, which I think a lot of people were going to pick. No one saw the Colts or the Jaguars coming out, being in that 2-team race in that
literally.
division.
And surprisingly, the Patriots are doing good.
Yeah, the
they've never
Patriots
been good in
would
recent
be-
years.
I think
At the
didn't
7th
we
seed.
flame some people who say the Patriots making it a 7th seed, and now here they are. What do we know? Apparently,
Like, it's so
Yeah,
ironic to
no.
me that AFC South has 2 teams, and neither of them are the Houston Texans.
no one saw that coming.
Nobody
Yep.
saw that coming. That's crazy.
I don't think anyone predicted the Colts to even have 4 wins right now. I think maybe
True.
they were.
Yeah.
I think most of them predicted maybe 1.
They predicted 4
Yeah.
wins, like, total maybe,
Total,
but, like,
total, yeah.
yeah, that's crazy. All right, you guys ready to get into some game picks, which...
Oh, absolutely.
Looking
I'm ready
through
to be
these,
wrong again.
I feel like you're looking at these, you think that these would all be like easy picks, but we know that that's not the case because last week, there was like
we went
5
7-7.
upsets.
No,
So many upsets
last week
week.
it was awful.
and what did we-
our
what-
picks
what-
were wrong.
What collectively as a podcast we went 7-7.
We went 7 and
Yeah.
7 as a podcast. Some of us individually
Nuts.
didn't even do that well.
No one's got to name names.
no
No,
names,
no.
no names. But
No names named. No.
Sit down.
Nah.
We got
don't
15
have to.
games this week, one more than last week. We're going to start with Thursday Night Football, where the Philadelphia Eagles go into MetLife to take on the Giants.
Philly.
Philly. Yep, makes sense. I
Philly.
mean, I would love the
No,
Giants to
unfortunately.
win, but they're not looking as good. You know, Philly's still Philly, and they're still cheating. They are literally the Chiefs of last year.
No,
I will say
funny.
this. Go ahead, Noah.
Go ahead. It would be really funny if the Giants did win this game.
I hope so.
That would be so funny.
The way to beat the Eagles is make sure they never get into short yardage downs. That's because they did not attempt one tush push against the Broncos. That's how you beat them. Keep them in
Make them
long yard
pass.
downs.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
They made them pass.
Yep. Make sure it's 4th and 5 and not 4th and inches. You know.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Next up, we've got the. Is this in London as well? Where is this?
This will be in London.
London
yes,
as well. We got the
London.
Denver Broncos taking on the New Jersey Jets.
Same amount of discussion as the last one. Broncos.
Yep.
Broncos.
I mean, they beat the Eagles. They're the best team in the league now. So let's go Broncos. Sorry, Jets fans. You're going 0-17. It's probably happening. Let's be honest. It's probably. Unless they beat the Panthers.
Don't doubt my team's ability to lose when games that they probably should win.
All right, let's get into some real games now. We got the Arizona Cardinals going to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. Who do we got?
Colts.
Colts are
Same
like
amount of discussion.
top 5
Colts,
team.
Colts,
Top
Colts.
easy. All right, then we've got
The Cardinals lost to the Titans. They lost to the Titans.
No, literally, yeah. So it's the Colts. It's the Colts.
Oh, the Cardinals
How-
are a travesty.
The fact that there's 10% right now picking the Cardinals, that's too high.
Oh,
Yeah, way too high. This should be a 95-5% split, you know, but it's not.
100-0.
Also,
There's always that 1% of people that are like, I have hope.
Homer Simpson picks.
Arizona.
True. But in some real analysis, Arizona's is now down both the top 2 running backs. So, you're not going to win a lot of games if you can't run the ball.
Very true.
Speaking of not running the ball, the Dolphins.
Hey, the
Yay!
Los Angeles Chargers going into Miami to take on the Dolphins. Who we taking? Chargers. Yeah,
And
no,
this-
a
and
lot
this-
of
and
these
this-
are like. We gotta choose
and
one
this
upset
might
in
be-
here, you know.
This might be the game if the Miami loses, Mike McDaniels gets fired, because McDaniels did say to reporters that he and especially the owner Stephen Ross are very frustrated with how things are going right now.
I don't blame them. But remember, 1 and 5 teams can still make the playoffs. So if they make it 1
1
and
and
6,
1 and 6.
that's the firing spot. That's when it happens.
Yeah.
All right. Then,
All right, next game.
AFC
we've got
North matchup.
the Cleveland Browns going into Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Think Dylan Gabriel pulls out a miracle?
I mean, the Browns didn't look terrible with Gabriel.
They didn't.
Against the
not at all.
Vikings.
But the Vikings are bad, so.
Yeah. I think I'm going to say this is a similar situation where I think maybe the Browns could pull off the upset.
It's one of
but
those
I'm
like,
gonna pick the
percentage
Steelers.
games. Like I say this all the time. Like every single NFL game is a percentage game. There is no 100% guaranteed win, and it just depends on where along that line the percentage is. The Cleveland Brown Pittsburgh game is probably like a 30-70, right? Where like the Cleveland Browns could win 30% of the time. But it's probably going to be the Steelers. Whereas you get something that's more like, oh, I don't know, the Eagles and the Giants, which is like a 95-5.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So I'm picking Steelers.
Steelers.
yeah, Steelers. Yeah, it's the Steelers. Okay. Then we've
Were
got.
you gonna pick the Browns for that one?
I was
as,
thinking
a
about it.
funny
I
thing?
was.
You were thinking
Oh,
about
he
it?
wanted us. He wanted us to pull the Band-Aid off first.
I wanted
see
to.
how it
If
is.
you guys made me split, I would have jumped on the Browns, but you guys didn't. So I was like, okay, Steelers.
Nope.
All right. So then we've got the Dallas Cowboys going into Carolina to take on the Panthers. Remember, the Panthers have not lost at home yet this season.
True. Undefeated at home after 2 games. Still picking the Cowboys.
Noah, what are you thinking?
I picked the Cowboys. There's no doubt.
I want to pick the Panthers, but
You picked the Panthers?
In my heart, I picked the Panthers. I think even my
look, Dak Prescott is playing
Cowboys.
amazingly.
He's
second in the league.
Mm-hmm.
He's second in the league in rushing. Javonte Williams, the running back, is third in the league in rushing. And so the offense is very good. Defense, but I think the defense can do well enough to hold up the Panthers offense. And I think I think the Panthers defense can't do the same for the Cowboys offense. Even without CD Lamb.
Prescott to light it up.
Yeah. So as much as I'm riding that high. It's about to come back, and it's so over.
But if the Panthers win this game, how much hope do you have that they make the playoffs?
0 shit.
He's like, I watch them play every week. I know what their ceiling is.
To here, nothing.
it doesn't move.
I'll be pleasantly surprised if the Panthers play themselves into the 7th seed. I'll be like, oh yay, we made it. We get to go to probably whoever the 2nd seed is, Detroit, and get our butts kicked. So
right.
Just like how Denver did last year with the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, next one up, we've got the Seattle Seahawks going to Florida to take on the Jaguars. I think this is the first one that I'm all like, okay, it's not obvious. It's not obvious who wins.
Not at all.
I'll go first. That way I'm not the weird guy on the fence. I'm actually going to pick the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks pull off the upset. They've played cleaner football than the Jags.
Okay.
Jags haven't played bad football, but Seahawks have played cleaner football.
I will say this about Sam Darnold as a quarterback. He played an amazing game against the Bucs. He had 4 touchdowns.
That wasn't a bad game. It just came down to whoever had the ball last. It came down to the fact that the Seahawks were the first one to make a mistake, and that didn't come until late into the fourth quarter.
And that interception wasn't on Darnold. He threw the ball and it bounced off a defensive lineman's helmet. And so you can't. That's just unlucky. And I'm right there with you. I think the Seahawks are gonna win this.
Seahawks, ooh. I mean, it's not really the underdog pick. They're not really favored, but it's close. This is about as close as it gets. Noah,
you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I had the Seahawks pick until like 5 minutes ago. I switched it to the Jags.
You gonna switch it back now? You gonna switch it back?
No, no. Our pick will be
stick by your
Seahawks,
guns. I respect
my
it.
pick will be the Jaguars.
I respect
and if I'm right, I am hilarious.
He's not gonna let us hear the end of it. All right, then we've got the LA Rams going into Baltimore to take on the Ravens.
Noah?
Do we think that Lamar Jackson comes back? Or do you think that they're...
No.
I think Lamar Jackson's out until at least the end of the bye week.
Okay, I think I'm on that same train. I believe that, too.
Yeah, and I think just because the way that the Ravens performed last week, and as far as I'm aware, most of their defensive line is still injured, I'm picking the Rams.
I'm also picking the Rams.
We're 3-0 on the Rams.
And also Matthew Stafford is on Noah's fantasy. Noah went to bed before halftime and then woke up to see him overperforming, even though they lost that game.
No, seriously, I watched the first half of that, the first like little bit of that game, and I was like, oh, Matthew Stafford's not doing that great. And then I look at it again Sunday, and it's almost 30 points. I'm like, what the hell happened? Did Matthew Stafford pop off? Like, what?
He did.
Like,
actually,
now,
he did.
In fairness,
Matthew Stafford is leading the league in passing yards right now.
Fair enough. However, I still lost because the Jacksonville's defense did not perform as well as I thought.
I was about to say something. Between Jacksonville's defense and Kansas City's defense, they did about the same if you look at the points. And the thing is, the Jacksonville's defense came back because they had that 99-yard interception pick six. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you see the highlights of that?
I did watch the highlights of it after the fact, but
yeah, the
Patrick
Mahomes was going to throw a touchdown and it got picked off and ran back 99 yards.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would have mattered which defense you picked. You would have lost your matchup anyway. But hey, at least you know Jacksonville wasn't a terrible choice.
It wasn't a terrible choice. No, absolutely not.
Anyway, next game up, we've got the New England Patriots going into New Orleans and taking on the Saints.
Patriots.
I also think it's the Patriots. But I would not be surprised if this one's a surprise upset. Like, if there's going to be any surprise upset...
Could be.
This is the one I would assume would be a surprise upset. More than the Ravens, more than the Panthers, more than the Browns. If there's going to be an upset, keep an eye on New Orleans. All right.
It could be.
Then we've got Tank Bull. We got the Tennessee Titans going into Vegas to take on the Raiders. Who we got?
Ew.
I'm going Raiders.
I will start with.
There's no winner here.
I guess Aaron started first, but I also picked Raiders.
You also picked Raiders.
There's no winning here.
There is no winning. They both.
No, there isn't.
They're both going to go scoreless. Actually, watching as much of the Raiders as I have, their real downside is Geno Smith. I hate to say it, but his decision making and him launching the ball and it getting picked is literally what loses them games. If they have anyone else at quarterback, I think they're fine, and they might be 3-2 right now. But Geno Smith throwing 3 picks a week is what's hurting this team.
Mm-hmm.
But
look, I'll go crazy on this one. I'll pick the Titans just to pick the Titans.
That's fun. I love that for you.
Yeah.
Then we've got an afternoon game that, by the looks of the records, this should be a good game. The San Francisco 49ers going into the Tampa Bay to take on the Buccaneers. Who do we think?
Okay, crazy pick. Despite all the injuries, San Francisco keeps finding ways to win games. And if San Francisco can keep a lead, they're going to win because all Tampa Bay's wins have been come from behind.
I was going to say these two teams are so similar in the sense where both of these teams are winning close games and then coming out on top and to be 4-1. I'm going to go personally with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think the home field advantage is enough, and I think hopefully Bucky Irving is coming back and that improves their run game. But we're going to put this one on Noah. Who are we picking?
I'm going crazy. I'm going 49ers. Noah, you're the deciding vote here.
I picked the Buccaneers.
Ooh,
okay. Big pick. I do
like the San Francisco pick, though. I don't think it's a bad pick.
No, I don't think it's a bad pick either. And honestly, as you said, Aaron, I really think the home field advantage is going to be their saving grace here for being 5-1. But we'll see.
We shall see. Then we've got America's Game of the Week. We don't.
Is this really America's Game of the Week?
No, it's actually the one that we just talked about was America's Game of the Week. But this is my Game of the Week, all right? We got the Joe Flacco Cincinnati Bengals going into Lambeau to take on the Packers in what is literally the most favored game of the week. The Packers at minus 1,600, I think it's higher than the Eagles.
That money line is crazy.
That money line is the highest I've seen all season. Literally, minus the Bills had an 1,800 a couple weeks ago. But that nobody else is that favored.
That's the highest for the Packers this season. I'll just say that. Absolutely.
So who we
horses down. Slow our horses down here. Joe Flacco beat the Packers earlier this year.
Joe Flacco didn't block the field goal.
He has the winning recipe to beat the Packers.
No, but here's the thing. He's going to see the Bengals O-line and immediately retire. So it's like
if Micah Parsons doesn't get 4 sacks, I don't know. I think Joe Flacco's leaving on a stretcher, bro.
But he doesn't have the Browns
going
defense.
to get a career-ending injury.
I'm going the Green Bay mother-loving Packers.
Homer Simpson. Yay, we get 1 this week. Let's go.
Let's go Packers.
I'm picking the Packers. I'm picking the Packers.
All right, then we've got the Sunday night game, the Detroit Lions going into Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. Surprisingly, the Chiefs are favored.
Why?
I don't know.
Home game, prime time, Patrick Mahomes.
I guess. Maybe they just want all the money to come flooding in on this game. This is probably going to be one of the most bet on games of the whole week. I wouldn't be surprised.
Y'all know my ethics.
Yeah,
I picked the Lions.
Yeah, Lions.
Lions, yeah, I'm also going Lions. I don't trust the Chiefs, bro. I don't want the Chiefs to win. I mean, I don't want Detroit to win, but I don't want the Chiefs to win. So I'm going to be happy no matter who wins, because if the Lions win, then I'm going to be like, yes, the Chiefs suck. But if the Chiefs win, I'm going to be like, yes, the Packers are going to take the NFC North. So I guess we'll have to see. Then
we have another doubleheader
Monday night. The first one up is the Buffalo Bills going to Atlanta to take on the Falcons.
I mean,
Three,
Atlanta could
two,
probably.
one.
No, I think Atlanta. I mean, if the stars align, I think Atlanta could pull the upset. I think the Bills though they need to bounce back, and
I think so,
this
too.
could be the team to do that.
Yep.
So I'm gonna pick Bills.
I think the Bills still
Bills.
go 16-1. I can't say 17-0 anymore. It's a forced
Yeah,
Can't
we
do
can't
that.
say so.
Hey, at
We
least
are three sad fans because the Bills are not going 17-0 this year.
I can't believe it.
despite the terrible week for Miami, they still got to pop the champagne for another year as the only undefeated team.
Yep.
Very true. Then
And maybe
we've got the second Monday night game, the Chicago Bears going into Washington, D.C. and taking on the Commanders. Who we got?
No, I go first.
I picked the Commanders for this one.
I also picked
No,
the
no,
Commanders.
no belief in Caleb Williams.
Nope. I have no belief in the Bears defense because the Commanders are going to run up and down the field and score many touchdowns by running up and down the field. The Commanders have a phenomenal run offense, and the Bears do not have a phenomenal run defense.
True. I also pick the Commanders.
Clean sweep with the Commanders. And the tiebreaker points, 69, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. 69.
All 69 of them by the Commanders.
Where's the Dayton Triangles game?
Oh, that's not until next
you
week.
missed
They're
it.
on
You
their
missed it.
bye.
Yeah,
They are on their bye?
Yeah. Can't
missed
believe it.
Wasn't on the schedule. Anyway.
I know. All right. So now we've got our little game that Tom has set up for us.
Oh, it's gonna be great. All right, boys. It's a fun game this week. I'm calling this game 15 easy questions.
Oh boy.
15 easy questions.
I love easy questions.
I'll find a way to make it difficult.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask a question, right? You guys have your buzzers, right? Off screen. Yeah, off screen. The boys have the buzzer, and I'll see who buzzes in first. I will ask the question. At any point during the question, you can buzz. Whoever buzzes first will get an opportunity to answer it. It's a little competitive, right? I'm not giving you any hints. Either you know it or you don't. Just throw out a guess. There's no penalty for guessing wrong. All right.
I love no penalties. Couldn't say the same for the Packers.
We separate the field. Separate away from the field if it's wrong. No.
Yeah. So, and we'll just see at the end of it who has the most points, just for funsies. And then these are easy questions, right?
I love easy questions.
So, question 1 of 15 easy questions: which team won Super Bowl 16?
Did you think I know this? I'm just gonna buzz in.
But Noah, you didn't buzz it first. Aaron, you buzzed it first. Who won Super Bowl 16?
The Steelers.
No, incorrect. I'm sorry. The answer I was looking for was the San Francisco 49ers.
Does he get a chance to also guess if I get it wrong?
Nope.
What?
Dang.
No, you should give us both a chance.
Question two. What is the only NFL team that has never had a game in a tie? Raven Noah, you buzzed in first.
The Ravens.
Incorrect. I was looking for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's because they're so
that's
new.
crazy.
That's fair, actually. I should have known that.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah.
Question 3. Which team recorded a song called the Super Bowl Shuffle in 1985? Packers fan, Aaron.
I have no idea. Is it the Broncos?
It is not the Broncos. It is the Chicago Bears. The Chicago
What?
Bears.
How are these easy questions? The title is
Easy
misleading.
Who would have guessed? All right, question number 4. Which Hall of Fame coach has a famous video game franchise named after him? Noah, you got in first.
John Madden.
Correct.
That is true.
Correct. Noah, 1-0.
Somebody's on the board. Let's go.
Very good. All right, question number 5. Which NFL team features a helmet decal only visible on one side of the helmet? That Raven Noah, you buzzed in first.
The Browns.
No, the Browns don't have decals
They don't have
on
anything.
either side.
I misunderstood the question. Okay.
I was looking for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Do they really only have
Yeah,
it
that
on one
makes sense.
side?
One side, yeah, one side. And one side is the logo. The other side
is
completely black.
Yep.
Yeah, just black. All right, next question. When was the last time the Dallas Cowboys appeared in the NFC Championship game? Packers fan, Aaron.
Do you want an exact like year?
I will take the year. Yes.
Oh, I mean, 1995.
You are close. I was looking for January 14th, 1996.
Ah,
It wasn't.
it's the
Ooh, yeah.
Close.
season.
Close.
Yeah.
Come on, give it to me,
Yeah.
commish.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Next question. What artist's halftime performance included a memorable left shark? Packers fan Aaron.
Lady Gaga.
No, I'm sorry. It was Katy Perry.
They're the same person.
They're the same person. That's crazy.
All right. Next question. Who has the most wins as an NFL head coach with 347? Packers fan Aaron.
Bill Belichick.
No, I'm sorry.
Is it
I was
really
looking
not?
I was looking for Don Shula, Miami.
I wouldn't even know who that is. I was
Miami
thinking
head
John
coach.
Harbaugh.
Yeah, my next guess
Miami
was gonna
head
be
coach
Pete
in the
Carroll.
70s. Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, next question. Two teams are tied for having made the most number one picks overall in the draft. One of them is the Colts with 7 picks. Name the other team?
Is it the
Packers fan, Aaron.
Is it the Browns?
It is not. It is the Rams.
The Rams.
Rams?
That's
the Rams,
crazy.
which is weird to say because they've only recently started making picks in the first round again.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Rams and Colts are tied for 7 each. All right, next question. Which NFL division has the most Super Bowls shared among the teams? Packers fan Aaron.
Is it the AFC North?
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. It is the NFC East.
NFC East?
Yeah, it is the NFC East. In fact, it is the only division which every team in the division has won at least one Super Bowl.
Oh, that's interesting.
The Cowboys have won, the Eagles have won, the Giants have won, and the Washington Commanders have won. As
They
name
weren't the
redacted.
Commanders. They were a different team.
They as name redacted, yes, but they have won.
They have more than the
Interesting.
Steelers and the Ravens, and the
The Ravens only have 2 wins.
Steelers have like 5.
Remember, the Cowboys have
And the Browns never went to the Super Bowl.
Cowboys have 6 Super Bowls.
Huh. Anyway, continue.
Same as the Steelers. All right,
right.
next question. Only 2 left-handed.
buzzer.
Oh yes, sorry, excuse me. Clear buzzer. Only 2 left-handed starting quarterbacks have won the Super Bowl. Name them both.
Can I
One
try
of them should
one?
be really easy. I need both, but one of them should be really easy.
No
one buzz in first.
I am getting this wrong because I can only name one. The only person I can think of is Tua, but that's
He did not
That's
win the
incorrect,
Super
I'm
Bowl.
sorry.
John Elway, was
yeah.
he left-handed?
No. Steve Young and Ken Stabler.
I don't know
The
who
only
Ken
2
Stabler
left-handed
is. I know Steve
snake,
Young. He was on the
Aaron.
49ers, right? Like,
Yes, he was. That was the easy one. But Steve Young and Ken Stabler.
Easy?
Yeah, it is an easy question. It's still 1-0 to Noah. All right, next question.
I know, right? He got mad at
What NFL running back hoped to join the U.S. Olympic karate team in the 1992 Olympic Summer Games?
I wasn't alive then. I don't know any. Is it Emmett Schmidt?
No, it was Herschel Walker.
Who is that?
I'm not
Herschel
old enough for
Walker.
this.
Wait, what
he
year
did-
did you say for that?
1992.
I wasn't even conceived yet. Like what?
Neither was I, but that's a fun fact. He did not go. The U.S. failed to take a karate team to the Olympic Games that year.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Next question. Who was the first Super Bowl halftime performance? That Raven Noah.
Michael Jackson.
No.
No, he was not the first.
It was literally like
was the
some
march-
obscure thing.
Marching bands from the University of Arizona and Grambling State. They were the halftime performance in Super Bowl I. Next question. The Super Bowl MVP has only been given to a player on the losing team once. Who won it?
I feel like I remember this, but it's not. It wasn't recent, was it? He's not giving hints.
No, he's not.
I'm going Patrick Mahomes.
No, I'm sorry. Chuck Howley in Super Bowl V.
God.
He played for the Cowboys as they lost to the Colts. Howley, a defensive linebacker, had 2 interceptions and forced a fumble in that game.
Can I ask a follow-up question? Was that the Baltimore Colts or the Indianapolis Colts?
It's the Baltimore Colts. So, all right, next question. Which team won Super Bowl 16?
Wasn't this like a... was this the first question that you asked?
Which team won Super Bowl 16?
It wasn't the San Francisco 49ers?
It was!
Let's go! I got a point!
Congratulations, Aaron. You are on the board. 1-1.
No. I know what this trick is.
Next question. What is the only NFL team that has never had a game end in a tie?
I know this one.
Packers fan Aaron.
Is it the Jacksonville Jaguars?
It is the Jacksonville
Dude,
Jaguars.
you're so right. These are easy questions.
Very good. Next question. Which team recorded a song called the Super Bowl Shuffle in 1985?
Noah, you know this one, don't you? Hit the button.
Was it the Chicago Bears?
It was the Chicago Bears.
Got it. Let's go.
Score is now 2-2.
Whoa,
Very good.
close game.
Next question. Which NFL team features a helmet decal only on
I know this
one
one.
side
I
of
know
the
this
helmet?
one. Is it the Pittsburgh
Packers fan Aaron.
Steelers?
It is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Let's
Very
go.
good.
Nice shot. Let's go.
Aaron takes the lead 3-2. When was the last time the Dallas Cowboys appeared in the NFC Championship game? Packers fan Aaron?
It was 1996, not 1995, even though it was the 1995 season. Tom!
Correct. However, Noah, if you can give me the exact date, I will give you the point instead.
What?
January 4th?
No, I'm sorry. No.
14th?
Point to Aaron.
Yeah!
Point to Aaron. It is January 14th, but you held on to that for too long.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I had it close enough. Okay.
Next question. Which artist's halftime performance included a memorable left shark? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Oh, yeah, there you go. Noah.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
What do you
That's
mean it's
correct.
not Lady Gaga?
Very good. 4-3 in favor of Aaron now. Next question. Who has the most wins as an NFL head coach with 347?
I still don't remember. Is it Pass?
Pass.
That's your answer?
That's my answer. Pass.
Next
question.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Don Shula.
I was gonna say Don Cheadle, but that's not the same guy. That's an actor on the Avengers.
Yep. Next question. 2 teams are tied for having made the most #1 picks in the draft with 7. The Colts are one of them. Name the other.
Noah, do you know this one?
That Raven Noah.
The Rams. The
Correct.
Los Angeles Rams. The Rams of some sort. Yes.
Correct.
Is that where they got Jared Goff from? He was a #1 pick.
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, very good. I believe it is now tied. Yes, it's tied.
Wow.
4 points to 4 points. Next question.
Reset buzzer.
Next question. Which NFL division has the most Super Bowl share among the teams?
I knew this one. NFC
Packers fan
East.
Aaron.
It's the NFC East.
Correct.
Fun fact, did you know that it's the only division where all 4 teams have won the Super Bowl at least once?
Correct. Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
We all learned something new.
That's crazy.
Very good. Aaron takes the lead again. Next question. Only 2 left-handed starting quarterbacks have won the Super Bowl. Name them both.
I've already forgotten this.
John Elway.
No.
Steve Young.
It's one of them. It's
Does he
one
get
of
half
them.
a point for that?
No, he does not. He needs the full answer. And I'm only Steve Young and Ken Stabler. Ken Stabler are the only 2 left-handed. All right, next question. What NFL running back hoped to join the U.S. Olympic karate team in the 1992 Olympic Summer Games?
All I know is that they couldn't go because the U.S. couldn't get the karate team out to the Olympics.
Aaron, you busting first.
Was it Chuba Hubbard?
No, it was not. That'd be really cool if you could time travel, though. The Correct answer is Herschel Walker. Who was the last non-quarterback to win league MVP? Packers fan Aaron.
Chuba Hubbard.
No. I might have actually skipped this one in the first go-round, but it's fine. Adrian Peterson was the last non-quarterback. He did it in 2012 when he rushed for 2,097 rushing yards.
Huh. So it was a running back, though.
It was a running back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next question. Who was the first Super Bowl halftime performer? Noah.
University of Arizona, something of a marching band.
That is correct.
Half correct.
Half correct.
Do you know the other marching band?
Do you know the other marching
I
band?
forgot the other half of the marching band. It's
No,
from the University of Arizona.
It's the University of Arizona and Grambling State marching band.
Grambling isn't a state.
Yeah, I know. It's tough. Next question. The Super Bowl MVP has only been given to a player on the losing team once. Who won it?
Dallas Cowboys,
Either or, no.
Baltimore Colts. Let's go. What's his name?
No.
Chuba Hubbard. No.
No one's buzzed in yet.
Come on, Noah, buzz. Buzz, Noah, buzz.
Noah buzz. What is it, Noah?
Chuba Hubbard.
Chuck Howley. Back to the top. Who has the most wins as an NFL head coach? Clear buzzers, go. Noah. Come on. Not
I clearly
Chuba
don't
Hubbard.
remember any names.
No,
Don Shula.
Don Cheadle. Are we just going until we eventually get them all?
Yes.
All right.
Only 2 left-handed starting quarterbacks have won the Super Bowl. Name them both.
Steve Young and the other guy.
No! I need both, Aaron. Ken Stabler.
Ken Stabler. Should I write this down?
If you have to. What NFL running back hoped to join the U.S. Olympic karate team?
Joe Flacco. Let's go, Joe Flacco.
Herschel Walker, Noah.
Write these down, Herschel.
Who was the last non-quarterback to win league MVP?
Adrian Peterson.
Aaron. Correct.
He was crazy, by the way. Insane.
Who was the first Super Bowl halftime performer?
It was Arizona
fan.
State Marching Band and Grambling State University Marching Band.
Correct.
Let's
Yay.
go!
Correct.
We got
Yay.
it! We got that one!
Correct.
I'm just trying to get us to escape from limbo at this point.
You have to. The Super Bowl MVP has been only given to a player on the losing team once. Who won it?
Chuck
Herschel
Downfield.
Walker.
No. Chuck Downfield.
Howley. Chuck Howley.
Chuck Howley. I misspelled it. It's fine.
Howley.
Howley. Howley. There you go.
There you go. Back to the top.
All right.
Who has the most wins as an NFL head coach?
Oh, I don't know the NFL head coach one. I never wrote that one down. Wait, is it? No, it's. I don't know that one.
Throw out a name. Come on.
Ken Stabler.
No. Don Shula.
Don Schuler.
Shula.
Close enough. I know how to read that.
Only 2 left-handed starting quarterbacks.
Is it Ken Stabler and Steve Young?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes. Very good.
Herschel Walker.
Yes.
Let's go.
Chuck
Noah.
Howley.
Yes. Hold on. I gotta reset the buzzer.
All right, reset it.
Hold on.
Okay. Is it Don Schuler?
No, you mispronounced it.
That's how you say it.
Shula!
Shula?
John Shula.
Yes!
All right, who won?
All right, hold on. We're counting. 2, 3, 4. Noah's 5-4. And the final score with a total of 9 points. Aaron!
Let's go!
Yeah!
Let's go!
This is the best game yet.
Oh, honestly, it was terrific. All right.
With a final score of 9-6. Sad Packer fan Aaron is the winner of 15 easy questions. Congratulations.
Good job, Noah. Good
Are
fair
you
participant.
sure that was 15 questions? It felt like 5,000 questions.
It was the same 15 questions, Noah.
It wasn't.
The questions didn't change.
No,
you guys just couldn't get it right.
I'm sorry that I'm stupid, okay?
That's why it's called 15 easy questions. I forgot to mention the quotation marks around easy at the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
They got easier over time, to be fair. Yeah, no, this
I love psychology.
that's what he got his degree in.
Use.
Oh, thank you for playing. That was fun.
Thank you for joining us. This has been Three Sad Fans. We don't know how, we can't cheer for the Bills anymore because they're not going 17-0. So
We can cheer for the Colts, baby!
let's go Colts!
Yeah!
Colts to the Super Bowl! Leave a like, comment if you're new, subscribe if you want to answer 15 easy questions of your own. Otherwise, we'll be back next week for 15 more easy questions.
I love that. I'll have 15 more easy questions, that's for sure.
Oh, God.
Bye.
All right, bye.